is the state. Oregon is for organs, but then you play an organ.
Oregon? Or are you saying Oregon?
Oregon!
Or Oregon?
What's up, guys? Back at it again. Another episode of CDTalk with your boy, Vita and P-Town.
What's up?
Episode number 10 coming at you. Sorry for a little bit of a delay. Halloween came up, we got busy, every excuse in the book.
All things.
Yeah.
Life gets in the way sometimes, and with Halloween, we had a lot of shit planned between, so.
We're still human beings at the end of the day. But we're back at it again with one of my all-time favorites. Love this band. This album I've had this album. Shit, I don't know. When did this even come out? I don't want to reveal it yet.
I'm going to guess that album came out in like 2004 or 07. One of the two.
Almost 20 years. This came out in 04. Good call. Jesus.
Was it 04?
Yeah, 04.
Word, dude.
Yeah, 04. I don't remember when I bought it, but I've had it for a good minute. This thing's damn near the same age as I am.
You don't know how old you were when you bought that?
No, I can't even remember when I purchased it.
I feel like that would be like a high school Vita.
I tell you what, though, I'm almost positive I got it at the Gray Whale.
And what the fuck is the Gray Whale?
Oh, I've told you about this. We talked about it in a past episode. It was
that one place?
Yeah, that cool little thrift store for CDs and everything up in Salt Lake City by the U.
Okay.
It was like a cool little college place and everything, and I know for a fact I bought it there. No, for a fact. I just don't remember when, but it is Modest Mouse. Let's get that clear. Modest Mouse. Good news for people who love bad news.
I've been zooming into that shit, just so you know. I don't know if you've watched it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've been zooming into it, so
zoom in. Yeah.
Wherever we can get the least glare works awesome. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Got a kitty running in already.
This one I love. Modest Mouse is cool because I think they're definitely overseas. I don't know if they're Irish.
You say overseas?
Yeah, overseas. They're not like domestic. Yeah, they're not in the States.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're very Irish. And another fun fact. I saw these motherfuckers live for free at a Twilight concert. You remember those back in the day?
What the fuck is a Twilight concert? Like Twilight the movie?
No. So Twilight was a free... They would do it every summer, and they would have... It would be like all summer long, and they would just have a list of artists come throughout the summer for free. You would just show up, no pay.
Fuck you, I never heard about this.
Yeah. And Modest
I don't even think we've talked about this off the podcast.
No, we have.
Have we?
Yeah, we have.
No, I feel like a piece of shit.
Maybe we've talked about it on the podcast. No.
I don't think so. We don't think we talked about it on the podcast.
But, yeah, they came, and I remember we showed up, me and my friends, we were so excited. We showed up like 3 hours early to this park. It was Pioneer Park. Pretty big park. Known as like a sketchy homeless park, but that's where they threw all their events.
Is that the one in Salt Lake that all the homeless people go to?
Yeah, like right off the freeway?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the one. That one,
all right.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But that's where they would throw it every summer. And we showed up like 3 hours early. Dude, this park was fucking packed. Dude, we had to I can't remember where we got dropped off. That's what it was. We were so young. It was like junior high days. We got dropped off. Had to mingle through. Dude, I'm telling you, this big old city block.
Hold up, like you had to mingle through, like, hi, how are you? Hi, hello.
No,
hi,
okay,
I'm just trying to get through.
But it was like, no matter where you went, even if you weren't at the stage, like they had kiosks and everything to buy food, and like people would do their own thing, like, hey, check out those shirts or the bracelets that we made.
Okay.
Even like moving through that, it was still like shoulder to shoulder. You're like fucking moving through people, and you could tell they were not happy. They showed up 3 hours late to the show.
And you're passing through them?
Yeah.
Like a fucking asshole?
What do you mean passing through them?
You said shoving through people.
Oh, yeah. We're shoving through people. A lot of people got pissed. Like, when we shoved through to get up to the stage, I remember vividly, we're like, kind of pushing our way through. Everybody does it at the concert. If you've been to a concert, you fucking do this. You do it. Everybody does it. But we're pushing through people.
Up until the middle. I'll never do it to get to the front, though. Like an asshole.
Yeah, no, we were...
I will get to the middle.
No,
and then I always end up being the fucking wall for the mosh pit. I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah. And I have to shove motherfuckers back in. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. I'm like, this is not the spot I wanted, but I'm close. What's up?
So we're shuffling through people, and we get to the spot, and we're like bumping into people are bumping into us, and this dude that was behind us, already drunk as a skunk, and the show's not even started. The opening act hasn't even started. He's like, oh, I remember my first fucking concert, and we all just looked at him like, I don't know what you want to do. We're
At a
all
Modest Mouse concert?
Yeah, we're all 14.
Let's
You're
all be
like,
modest here.
You're like 42 years old. I don't know what you want from me right now.
Remember my first concert?
Are we gonna fight? I guess so, but
I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just because like the name Modest Mouse is like, let's be a little modest here. And also because Aziz Ansari has a joke about a Modest Mouse concert. I don't remember what it is. But it's something along the lines of it being kind of a bitch band compared to like a Kanye concert or something like that. I think. I might be wrong. I know he says something about a Modest Mouse concert or something like that.
But they were pissed to show up because they showed up 3 hours late to the show, and when they showed up on stage, they were just like, "Yo, what's up? We're here." And they I don't even think they did a full set. I think they did maybe like 5 songs. They're like, "Hey, thanks," and left. It was
Wait,
free.
for real?
Yeah.
Fucking assholes, dude. Hey, thanks for coming out. That's our 10 minutes.
Maybe
We're
I'm
leaving.
completely wrong, but that's what I remember.
You said it was a free concert?
Yeah, it's free.
They
That
ain't
was
gotta
the
play a
thing,
whole
Twilight
set, though. What are
series.
you gonna do? Play a fucking hour?
That's basically what it was. They just showed up there, just like, "What's up? We're fucking here."
What's
Started
up? We're
playing
fucking
music.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about. I don't think I even know what Modest Mouse looks like.
It's pretty badass. I don't even think they played their hits at the time.
No?
Like, they just played songs, and I was just like, "It's cool to be
They
here."
just played songs.
It was pretty fucking dope to see them,
Just
but...
songs.
Yeah, man, I grew up with this album. I liked it quite a bit.
So how'd you find Modest Mouse?
It was because of the song on this album.
Float On?
Yep, Float On.
So it's like one of those purchases like I make where you go, oh, I know this one song, so I'll just fucking...
And then I ended up loving the whole fucking album.
That's why you buy the CD! Then you're inclined to listen to it, and then you have to like it eventually. Most of the time.
And very weird cover art. So you got that with the arrows, right? And then, also awesome, because then they do all their songs.
But there's a naked lady on this side.
There's no what?
Fucking look!
I was like, what? No way.
You're like, wait a minute, I've had this
So yeah, they
forever.
have all their songs, all their lyrics, and everything was just badass. And then they just have like random shit. Is that upside down? That's upside down. Yeah, there we go.
There you go, right set up. Boom.
Like just weird ass shit. Sometimes you get some cool shit, and sometimes you get ripped off on. It's just some
Let me see
random
that
ass
real
shit.
quick if you don't mind. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's what I've always. It's like a tube.
Oh, it looks like a screw with a can painted pink. This is the image I'm looking at. I'll try to zoom into it. Nobody's gonna see it with the quality of camera we have. Yeah, so this has got like little divots right here, kind of like a screw, but it's not a screw, I can tell. And then it looks like a can, like a suppressor when people have screwed cans onto it. That's what it looks like, but I know that's not it. That looks like a can for sure, and it's shooting paint. I have no idea. And then curtains with arrows stuck in it.
Yep.
Oh, arrows. That's what you meant. My dumbass thought like you meant like an arrow, like you know, like the arrow telling you can turn
like
left.
yeah.
Like an arrow.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, dude. It looked like birds with lines to me. Like from a distance, it looks like origami birds.
Yeah, I could. I get that. Yeah,
But now I feel like a fucking idiot and going, oh, that's like arrows from a bow and arrow. For the people that are listening through audio.
And then I don't
know
what the fuck that
is.
was. Yeah.
It looks like a half blown up balloon.
Like
that looks like a
mask
gas
almost.
mask type thing, yeah, but with like bottle caps.
That's what I would think it is.
But that's not a balloon. That's definitely a douche.
You think so?
No. But a douche is like that, I think.
I don't know. Check
A
it
real
out.
douche,
Let us
not like
know.
Vita, where he's a douche.
That's fucking rude, dude.
Alright, not like
I
me, I'm a
didn't
douche.
even do nothing, dude. Jesus.
Dude, I'm on that level tonight. What's up?
But yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty close to my heart. I've always loved this album, and let's fucking tune it up.
Boom, get into it. So I don't know a lot about Modest Mouse, so Vita here is going to tell me a little bit more. I've never listened to this album all the way through. I know Float On, and that's... Oh, hang on, before you start that, I never did the volume adjustment. Oh, no, I did. Okay, you good. I guess we'll have to turn it up a little louder now that we got the old fridge right here making fucking noises. Oh, hey, it gave the time this time. I wish bands would still do that. I'm sure there is some. Well, like just an intro. Like that's what I love about Good Charlotte is they have like a 1.5 to 2 minute intro where it's just an instrumental that's like this huge build up into what you're about to witness.
Yeah.
And then it feels more like a show and like a fucking thing. Anyway, we didn't listen to this album. Generally, we do before we do a podcast, but we didn't listen to this album beforehand. But mainly because I feel like it would give me, if we didn't listen to this album before, so now you're going to hear my personal opinion right off the bat instead of me.
Yeah, getting a true reaction.
Like, yeah, it's a more true reaction. But what we did listen to of this song, I really liked it.
It's definitely a different noise. It's not...
A lot of the shit you listen to is a different noise.
Yeah.
You like the Gorillaz, that's a different noise.
I guess so, yeah.
Everybody likes the hits, but you know shit about the Gorillaz, like songs I've never fucking heard of.
A little bit, yeah. I wouldn't say I listen to them a whole lot, but...
No,
you do like some things, yeah. But they do... it's like, it's an alternative noise. It's not rock. I don't know how you would classify them.
Modest Mouse? Mm-hmm. I would say alternative, 100%.
Yeah,
just alternative.
Just straight alternative.
Which seems like this is just classification. I feel like alternative is like, it's alternate from everything. Which means the same thing but not. So like, if I look up 90s alternative, you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You're gonna get, like, you're gonna get certain songs like Semi-Charmed Life, and you're gonna get, fuck, I wish I knew the songs right off the bat now, but I've drank a little bit. You're gonna get like 90s, what was basically hits in the 90s that weren't R&B and pop.
Mm-hmm.
If it had real fucking instruments, it was generally alternative in the 90s.
Yeah.
Can you think of a 90s rock band? Not subgenre of like, oh, this is like Nirvana's grunge and Pearl Jam's grunge and
a 90s
this
rock
band.
band.
Yeah. What is a 90s rock band? This is not a thought I've thought about before up until now, but I can't think of a straight classified rock band from the 90s.
Yeah, I can't either. Like straight up rock.
Yeah. That's weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it just threw me off. You don't have to ponder on it, but I was just thinking. I was
but
like,
now
I
I'm
don't think
like
I know
trying to
of one.
think, like, because there has to be one.
But there's a certain sound for alternative, which is when I feel like for this, from what I've heard of Modest Mouse. So I've heard songs here and there from Modest Mouse. I've never heard an album, but I've heard songs here and there. I would say they sound like early 2000s alternative, and I don't know what that genre is, but everybody I feel like listening knows what that is.
Early 2000s.
The early 2000s alternative, you know, is gonna be like Modest Mouse. You know, it's gonna be like U2. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Beck. It's gonna be Red Hot. Well, Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of has a specific sound.
But I was alternative, yeah.
But they are alternative, but they're other things too. When you just classify as just alternative, but I feel like that's like a goal for a band. I don't know if it's a personal goal for every band, but for me, as somebody who makes music, it's a goal for me to not get classified as one specific thing. I want you to listen to my music and go, it's this, but it's not. So what is it? Go fucking fish. I don't know. Because you don't want to sound like everything else.
It's true.
You want to be
Absolutely
your
true.
own thing. You want to be like, this is them. When you hear Red Hot Chili Peppers, you go, that's the Chili Peppers. When you hear Eminem, you know that's Eminem. It's hip hop, but you know that's Eminem. When you hear just certain, like, there's certain
When you hear
people.
Primus, you know it's Primus.
When you hear Primus, you fucking know that's
you're like-
Primus. When you hear Jane's Addiction, you fucking know that's Jane's Addiction. Like, shit like that. You're like, all right, that's this band.
I don't know about Jane's Addiction because I've had people like throw it on like, who's this? I'm like,
Really?
go through a whole catalog and like, no, it's Jane's Addiction.
See, because like it goes
I don't
back
listen
to
to Jane's
the
Addiction.
Avenged and 3 Days Grace thing. Is because every time you hear 3 Days Grace or Avenged Sevenfold, you always think it's the opposite.
True. Always.
For
without
some
a
reason,
doubt,
you think
without
that it's always. I don't hear the similarities.
ever missing a beat.
Like, besides that they're hard rockish, but Avenged is more metal, I don't hear the similarity, but for some reason, you see it and you go, that's like the same band to me.
Yeah.
So that one's like, you don't want to do that. I can't name another band that sounds like Modest Mouse.
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, you right. Because his Take Me Home.
Take
I say you don't know.
Yeah.
You
You
say.
say.
I always think that's Modest Mouse. All right, you're right. You're right.
Now remember,
I always think that's
because
Modest
Float
Mouse.
On, this song, Float On,
Yep.
came out about the same time Take Me Out
banger.
did. And everybody was like, yeah, I love Modest Mouse. Fuck, Take Me Out's killer. I'm like, it's Franz Ferdinand, so check this
I think
out.
I've said that to you before.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
probably.
fucking sure, like years ago, I've said that to you. And I was just like, yeah, I love Modest Mouse. And like, and blah, blah, blah. And you were like, nah.
To a cop car the other day.
I don't think I've ever met a human that doesn't like this song.
I'm sure there is, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but I don't think I've ever met somebody
I
who,
don't think so
like, when
either.
you turn this one on, went, fuck off.
Okay.
Get rid of this.
What I like about this album is, I guess you could say, not maybe just this album, but for all of Modest Mouse, they're very kind of obscure lyrics. You know?
Are there?
Most of them.
You said you know, but I don't. Like, you know? But I
Yeah.
was like, I know. I don't know. I think
Really,
I know this.
If you sit down...
I think there's only one other Modest Mouse song I know, and I know this is obviously number one, because I think this is their biggest song. But I think this is number one. And I know that there's another Modest Mouse that one of our friends showed me. And he showed it to me, and I was like, word? And it's like something about Modest Mouse. All I remember is the album artwork, because it's like a pyramid, kind of like a little triangle with colors. And that's all I really fully remember about it. So, yeah. But it's a song off that.
Dashboard, maybe? Oh!
For anybody listening to the
Get
audio,
out of here!
There's a kitty cat that just changed the song.
Which is a beautiful song.
Well, you gotta at least skip halfway through this. Oh, I guess we could skip it later anyway, but
We'll skip.
I don't know how well people that are listening to this can actually hear the audio. When I look back at some of our podcasts, I'm like, you can't really hear the audio that well. Somehow we still get flagged every fucking podcast.
That's what we do best. Don't you jump
And we
up
talk
there.
over the songs. Yeah, we play most of the whole album, but we play it in the background, we talk over it. Somehow we still get fucking taking it down. So, we're never gonna fucking be able to get big enough to actually make money off these podcasts. But
You never know.
it's for fun anyway. But no, it's weird to me that we'll talk over and it still somehow flags it. YouTube algorithm's good. It knows. I'm not upset about it as long as they don't flag it, because then we would get our YouTube taken down. But they definitely don't like it. And they give us like a little fucking blah 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But as long as they're not flagging it. Now if an artist flags it, I'm calling them out on the podcast. If we ever get like a mark, like a little check on our fucking YouTube of we fucked up, and you only get so many of those before it gets deleted,
Get the message.
straight calling out that goddamn band.
Little kitty cat.
Because if anything, we're hyping up the fucking album.
I would say so.
Word. So, this song, I don't think I found it in junior high. I think I found it in high school. Yeah.
I remember when it came on because it had that weird, like, cutout puppet
Cut out.
art style. Like,
Puppet art style.
almost kind of like South Park, right? How they're all kind of like 2D.
What, did
and they
the
have
music
that-
video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they have that, like, that cutout look. But for this album, it was more realistic in a way, kind of. It wasn't as cartoony.
Was it claymation?
No.
Oh.
Like I said, it was like 2D, like 3D, but 3D, 2D.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
It's a weird one, but
don't
it's a
think I've
pretty
ever
cool
seen it.
album, and it grabbed my eye when I first saw it.
Really? I know I've heard this song in junior high,
Oh,
but what did you say? It came out in 2004?
something like that. That's what this says on here.
So I would have been in elementary school. And that sounds more right to me. So I think I heard it on the radio a couple times, but I don't think I liked it as a kid.
Shit, you want to know what I like? I got this as a Christmas present or a birthday present.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Did you ask for it?
Yeah.
Jack, I want that Modest Mouse record.
I do now remember that because I was... You just spill on yourself, you
I did.
drunken fuck.
I'm not even drunk, but yeah, I just spilled myself. Bringing it up real quick for the people who are watching and wondering, usually we do drink beer on this podcast. I think we've done another podcast where we did liquor.
No. Maybe.
I don't
No,
remember.
we were taking shots in between.
Okay, so we were taking shots in between. But, so this will be the first one. So, episode 10, that is your special right there, is we're doing liquor.
Cheers. Get the clink.
I feel like we've drinking a lot of beer on this podcast, and sometimes you need liquor. So,
to.
there is alcohol in this. I don't know if that's our fucking audience or not. If people are like, oh, like if someday somebody will be like, you guys didn't drink on this podcast, you'd be like, go fuck yourself, because drinking every week,
I don't know.
it gets a little annoying. You don't want to drink too often, especially when you're like if you feel like you're forced to drink. Like if this ever got popular enough where we were doing this as a full-time job, I don't want to be forced to drink every week. It's more I don't want to force.
Yeah, you don't want to be forced it. You want to be able to do it.
Yeah, but anyway, so just thought I'd bring it up in case anybody was wondering if there is an audience that we do have out there that goes, "Where's the fucking beer?" There is alcohol, and sometimes you need to change up. So, Crown and Sprite it is tonight.
So this song has a little verse on it that I want tatted on me.
Oh, for real? Have you told me about this?
Maybe, but it might have been a while ago.
For any of the podcast listeners or watchers or anything like that, is A little something about me and Vitas. We talk about getting tattoos a lot that are a lot of lyrics from music.
Yeah.
And we talk about how basically if we were to get every tattoo of every word we wanted fucking tatted on us, our body would be a basically fucking book.
Yeah.
Like, just fuckload of words.
Random words all over us.
So that being said, would you still get the tattoo of words of this? Because I feel like at that point, for me personally, is I feel like I have to choose. Because I go, okay, you don't want just words tatted all over you. You got to choose now at this point. Otherwise, I'm going to have a fuckload of words, and I don't want a fuckload of words all over me. So I feel like I have to choose specific ones that really mean something to me. Would this be one of them for you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the words?
It's
If you remember them.
Is it off the song?
I don't mean to throw you.
I might be eating mine. I might be.
I don't mean to throw you on the
right
spot.
now.
Like, I didn't mean to throw you on the spot or
No,
anything.
you good. But I just mainly want to make sure it was this song.
Lyrics in the fucking album. What's up? You know what? That is faster than Google. I take back what I said like last podcast or 2 podcasts, 3 podcasts ago, whenever we fucking did it.
Ooh, fuck.
When I was like, oh, well, we could technically Google it. It is faster if you have the fucking CD out. It's not this song?
Nah, it's not the song.
You
Beat my
fucked
words.
it up.
But the song is, so if I had to put why this album means so much to me. The song that Jesus, sorry. The song that that verse comes from is probably my #1 favorite song out of this album.
It's from this song?
Yeah, no, but it's on this album, my #1. From the thing I want tatted is off the #1 favorite song of this album.
Okay.
This is my #2 favorite song, and I'd have to say maybe Float On's my #3. Maybe.
3rd favorite? What's your top 3 then? What's your #1?
So my #1 is Buckowski.
We haven't gotten there yet, right?
No.
Okay. I think you've shown me that song. It sounds familiar.
It's a sadder song.
Is it?
It's a little deeper, sadder song.
So we're gonna cry on the podcast, right?
Not necessarily. It'll make you think.
I know. I think we should cry for one of the podcasts.
Let us know if you'd like to see us cry.
Hey. If we reach 50,000 subscribers, we'll cry on the podcast to a song.
Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. I'd cry.
I'm not gonna remember that. You guys will have to remind me if you guys remember. But 50,000, I will. I'm making a vow right now. 50,000, I'll cry on the podcast. I'll do it. Hard tears, ugly crying. I'll do it. Give you the whole.
The snot.
This song. It just. I'll find the song. I'll do it.
And
Bury me with it.
They
Huh?
switch it up, so it's not like the same noise throughout the whole thing. It's different. This one's a little harder.
It does sound a little. Well, it did sound a little harder than the others. They have a reggae-ish vibe with the bass guitar, and I think that's maybe why you like them.
Reggae-ish, huh?
Is that how you say it? Is reggae? Reggae?
Yeah,
Reggae?
reggae.
Reggae?
Yeah.
It has the bass, just the bass, has that like kind of reggae kind of vibe to it. Nothing else I can pinpoint but the bass. Like I said, this is my first time listening to it, and honestly, I'm pretty impressed. I don't know if it's like a noise I could listen to often, but this would be like something if I'm like trying to chill the fuck out and just trying to kick it.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, I'm just trying to throw some headphones on, stare at the wall, and just kind of vibe.
I'll tell you what, this is like if I'm this album's a lot of different moods for me, but one of the biggest ones, if I'm just like kind of in my own thoughts, driving, I'll throw in some of these songs from this album, dude, and it just fits perfectly. I'm trying to find lyrics
To
to a lot of these songs because, like I said,
a lot of these songs.
because they're obscure and some of them are just about every song has something and it kind of makes you think.
Like a mulatto, an albino, my libido. That wasn't all the words in order, and I apologize to any hardcore Nirvana fan that I fucked that up. A mosquito, my libido.
Jesus.
There we go. Those were in order, I know that. Fuck, I'm gonna have to slow down my drinking.
See, so it says, if it's gotten to the point, then I have to declare, please bear me with it. I don't know, it's weird.
Can you read that again?
If it's gotten to the point, I have to declare, please bury me with it.
I feel like I need context.
That's what I'm saying.
What's got to the point?
That's what I kind of like about the song, because it's about everything. Because they say something like, If the good time's done, then please bury me with it. And nothing was
Bury me with the good times?
At work.
No, I can see that. If that's meant the way that I'm thinking it means, is if the good time is done, remember the good times and bury me with the good times.
So here's
like
the
when I
actual
die,
line.
remember the good times.
Yeah, the
it's a
actual
poetic
line.
way of saying it.
The actual line is, but if my free time's gone, would you promise me this, that you will please bury me with it? So I have no more free time than just fucking bury me with it.
Bury me with
it.
Bury me with my free time?
Yeah. If I have no more free time, then promise me this. Bury me with it.
That sounds like if I have no more free time, just call me dead.
Yeah.
I'm not in your life anymore.
That's
That's
like
the way I just took it with that sentence.
So maybe they're not super obscure, but it definitely makes you think about some shit.
What was obscure to an extent? It didn't say it right off the bat. It wasn't like in your
And
face,
right
hey, this is
there.
what I'm saying.
And there's like a... Oh, fuck me.
I believe in you.
Oh, it said life handed us a paycheck. We said we worked harder than this.
Ooh.
Yo.
Ooh.
Right there at the end, dude.
Dude, you gonna say that in these times?
Yeah.
That's the perfect time for that lyric
Passed
is
up.
now, dude. That's an old lyric that makes sense today.
You done kicked the bucket. You're getting judged. They hand you the paycheck, and you look at this motherfucker like, dude, I did better than this shit. What in the fuck? You know?
Shit, dude. Okay.
That's some obscure shit, dude. Makes you really think about some noise.
Out there. That's what I love about music. I love the artists that fucking like say the poetic shit. I don't know if that's poem or poetic, whatever the fuck, but it sounds poetic to me. Because I'm like, it's not explicitly telling you what's going on. It's telling you in a beautiful, different way. And I love that shit about music. It's like, oh, tell me your fucking weird ass ways of saying something, but not straightforward.
Because you can come out and just say something.
Like, I'm feeling
Which-
sad, or you could just be like, the Zephyr has left my body forever. It's like, okay, well, that was a different way of saying it. Like, you could have went
just like
straight
walk
forward.
outside and be like, oh man, today's a sad day. Or you could walk outside and be like, the gray clouds have taken over today. And you're like, fuck.
The gray clouds have taken over today. The melancholy has left my brain. Or, well, no, the melancholy has left my brain means, I guess that would mean that you're being happy. But the melancholy has set over my brain, I guess. That's like, it's that poetic way of saying, I'm sad.
That weird shit.
Yeah, I love it. I don't know why.
Why did anybody like speak to me in that manner? First thing I would think, like, this dude's a little weird, but
I was gonna say,
second,
fucking weird.
the second thing, I'm like, I have a newfound level of respect for this person because he just sees life in a completely different other way than the simplistic of sad, happy. It's like, no. Today I have so many complexities that I'm barely. I'm trying to even say it. I can't even do it. Yeah.
It's trying to.
It's like,
I know what you mean though. Like, there's something about that I'm just like, goddamn.
to process this day would be so heavy-handed and exert so much effort. I cannot. I must wither away in my hole.
What?
Some shit like that. Dude.
What
It's
the fuck?
like, damn, dude, it's not that bad, but all right. Dude, I feel like
That sounded
you
like
know.
some medieval writing you would write, like
Yeah,
find.
once
in
again, I
stuff.
tried too
What you
hard.
just said, I could see like somebody finding like a notebook from like some medieval times and being like, "This is what they said about the times." Oh, it was dark.
You. It's dark.
Wow, those times were not as good as I had hoped for. I don't know why it's a British archaeologist, but oh,
I think it's appropriate. I think it's appropriate.
everything sounds smarter in a British accent.
It absolutely
A
does.
British person could look at me and be like, you could stick the fork inside of a socket and you will have the powers of electricity. And I'd be like, word, dude, yeah, you know that.
Oh, no shit.
That. I believed him. He had a British accent. You can't fault me for that.
What did you want me to do, officer?
I was applauding you earlier in my head for using the coaster, and then I watched you set that cup down and scoot the coaster over.
Yeah, because I have my beer on it.
There's
now.
another coaster there.
Oh, is that what?
It looks like a video game.
Oh,
It's a
Jesus
coaster.
Christ, dude! I thought these were legit cartridges.
Did you really?
Yeah, I thought they were legit cartridges.
They look like it, don't they?
And I was like, they're pretty thin, but whatever. Maybe it's the new age.
Maybe it's a new
You know,
age.
like the retro
NES.
cartridges.
No,
you know?
well, they're real game covers. Just in case anybody didn't see that, is a Super Mario Bros. 3 thing, and then I have another one.
nerds up in those
Fuck it, oh I am. And then we come over
That's
here,
Zelda, though.
and then an old Zelda one. I don't recommend using this one; it'll make your shit lopsided because it's got fucking shit's been dropped on it and it's peeling.
But
But it's a weird what?
weird recommendation, but word.
Hey, did I recommend something?
Yeah, you said I wouldn't recommend using this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend for you.
Yeah, not the.
Because it shit. Anyway. Words, dude.
To my favorite song on this album, Buckowski.
Oh, you have shown me this one. I saved this one.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Real quick.
It's good. And also, did you know Buckowski is a famous author?
It is?
Yeah, he's I can't remember the name, something Buckowski, but known for being very dark, very thought-provoking.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to read his books, but
How
the
do
way
you
they
know
describe his books, because I looked it up.
Oh.
I was like, this is so hard, and because in the song, he says things like, fuck, I'll have to say it.
There's my favorite line so this is another Modest Mouse song that I really like because, so, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend anybody who's religious, but when you go through hard times and shit, and I'm not like trying to like be like, oh, my poor life or anything, but when you come from like the struggle a little bit, and shit hasn't been good, he has a line in this that hits hard, and it's, and it's talking about God, and it says, who could ever be such an asshole? And it hits me hard, dude.
Yeah,
like, it hits me hard. It's like, who could ever be such an asshole? And it's like, there's something about that just like resonated really deep with me.
Okay, so here's why I looked it up. Said, went to bed and then see why every day turns out to be a little bit more like Buckowski. I was wondering, I was like, that's the song. Like Buckowski, who's the fuck's Buckowski? So I looked it up. And yeah, apparently
It's Mike Wazowski's brother.
Damn, dude, you got it. Before I can even finish it, dude. Damn.
Wait, were you getting that?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, did I stole your joke? I thought I stole your fucking joke. Okay.
No, but yeah, like he's a very famous author that has very thought-provoking, and apparently each one of his books is very dark. I've always wanted to read it, but for me, reading books, if I read something dark, like I told you the book, I'm still reading The Road right now. We're getting real off track, but The Road's pretty fucking dark, and man, I can only read about maybe an hour's worth, and then I have to put it down and like not touch it for a month and a half because it's too dark for me, and I don't want to get set in that mood to like.
Fair enough.
Just be in that dark,
Definitely cut the book. You show me a little bit of it. Sounds fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right. But, anywho.
Hang on before you hit play.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we take a little break?
Yeah. Break, dude.
And I'm about to break. Anyway, a little Limp Bizkit just because you fucking ended just because you ended on such a hardcore fucking break. I was like, you know what's been in my fucking mind is Linkin Park of the fucking and I'm about to break. Anyway, now we can play the fucking song.
Love it. All right, yeah.
Buckowski, right here. Dude, the sound of this song fucked me up when you first showed it to me.
If I'm ever down in the dumps, man, this is number one on the playlist.
You saying that? I actually got sad a couple weeks ago when I played this song.
It does good.
It hit me. I was like, whew, okay. Like, god damn it. Like, okay.
This song on this
I'm
album,
feeling it.
Buckowski, will definitely make you think.
For sure.
Kind of just hit some strings, you're just like, fuck, dude.
It makes me, so what you've said now, it makes me want to fucking look up Buckowski. Like, I need to look more up into it. But I don't know.
Like I said,
I never even looked it up.
Nervous to read one of his books.
Think it'll make you sad or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you just hit this?
No.
It's wet. Ew.
I didn't hit it, but I spit on it.
Oh god, just a little spit on the bitch. God damn it. You piece of shit. I fucking knew it.
God takes life. He's an Indian giver.
Is that what he said?
Racist. Could be considered racism.
I don't think it could be. That's pretty racist.
No, that's what they say.
Indian giver is a racist term.
Yeah.
Indian given, like, it like... I don't know the... I know a bigger word for this that explains it better, but I'm not going to use it because I can't remember it. So, it's like... so it's like implying that Indians gave and then took away. Like, here, you can have America, and then once we had it, they were like, never mind.
Yeah.
That's how it's kind of implied.
They definitely didn't give.
No.
No.
Well, they gave blankets with SARS.
Yeah, that's the thing.
For a fucking good reason.
Right here. Here's the thing. Here's the tattoo. Right.
Here's the tattoo.
Take what you want from me. You deserve it all. I don't know why.
You want that tatted on you?
Yeah, I want that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Damn it, we're in the middle of a podcast and I want to ask you more into that, but I can't because that's more personal than it is podcast material.
I'll tell you, general. We don't have to get super specific, but as we've talked to you before in the past about past loves, this, that, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
When I get involved and I like have my eyes on a woman, there's like nothing I can do to stop it. And if she wants something, it's like all hers. So anytime I fall in love, that's what it is. It's like if you want something, take it all. Like take it all. That's what I want you to have. And it's...
So you being like you give too much to a woman. I feel that.
And it's kind of goes hand in hand.
Take my soul, baby girl.
Kind of goes hand in hand with the whole thing, like wear your heart on your sleeve, which I definitely do. So that tattoo for me is like wearing my heart on my sleeve.
Ooh, in the literal sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it on a sleeve, like if you put it on your fucking arm.
If I just get the whole thing, like
Just
like giant font wrapped around into a sleeve.
A good ass like 72-point font. Just.
It's not a bad idea. That's actually kind of
Don't do that. I will judge you to the end if you fucking got like a whole fucking tattoo of just one word, like just a whole sentence down your fucking arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it now.
I'll judge you for that one. I won't say anything good about it. And I'm generally pretty good about my friends' tattoos that I don't like.
Right.
I'll say some shit. Yeah, wrong move, bud. That was a stupid, dumbass move.
I like that. What he just said right there. He said, like, through all that icing and all that cake.
Ah, that reminds me of something
Where
that we
did it
got to
say?
talk about later.
Oh yeah, all that cake. I can't make it to your wedding, but I'm sure I'll make it at your wake.
Ooh, wow. I get that. That sounded way more harsh, but I get that. Is like, I might not be there for your wedding, but when you die, I'm gonna be there. Like, I love you, so I'm gonna be there for that I'm gonna be there for that last day. But like, I feel as in like, but I don't want to be there to see you fucking get to another guy.
Or maybe it's like, I like you, but not more than I dislike you. So I won't be there at your wedding, but I'll be there at your funeral. Damn! That's mean.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna start saying that if some dude invites me to his wedding and I don't like I won't make it, but I'll be there for your funeral.
I can't wait if I ever got married and Tevita looks at me and says that stuff. I'm like, oh!
I'm gonna have to say it now.
Oh!
I'm gonna have to say it.
Rude!
Just because, like,
Rude, dude.
I ain't gonna show up, but I'll be there at your funeral.
Fucking A.
This is
a weird song.
This Devil's Workday. It's a short song.
It's a weird song. This Devil's Workday.
I just like that trumpet in the background.
I like that too. It reminds me of Cuphead for some stupid reason.
It's kind of like some New Orleans.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
Jazzy, like
Yeah.
that mean jazz.
I forget about New Orleans often. I forget about like that New Orleans music vibe. Because New Orleans has that music vibe. They have their own thing.
Yeah, they just
Trumpet's the fucking shit in New Orleans. Not saying that like everybody in New Orleans is like, oh, the trumpet.
What I mean, it's just everybody's verse.
What I mean is like anybody that came out with some hard trumpet shit, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Generally, I feel like. Personally, I don't know if it's true.
Just blaring in the background.
Dude, Modest Mouse has some weird shit.
This one, The View, it's a good song. I like the beat more than anything. Damn. This is a speeding song. Like you're driving on the freeway, speeding.
Really? It reminds me of a commercial I used to watch as a kid. It was like, I'm looking for a... Oh, fuck, now I fucked it up. School for me? I don't know. It's a education connection song. Get connected for free.
Oh,
education
no.
connection.
Jesus.
Get connected for free. Free.
Really? Is that what it reminds you of?
Yeah.
I would have never thought that in like a million years.
I hope I didn't ruin the song for you.
No, you definitely didn't. 'Cause I find it odd that you...
That's what it reminded me of.
You relate those two songs.
It's because it sounds this like that. Boom, boom. I'm looking for the right college for me. It's a little faster.
What's even funnier is that you still remember
drums.
that
It's
shit.
the drums, dude. I've seen that
You're not like,
commercial
what
too
is that
fucking
one
many
commercial?
times.
What is that shit? I can't think of it. You have the whole commercial.
No, that's because I found out that the Education Connection song is on Spotify, and I fucking saved it to a playlist for funnies for me, thinking that one day I'd be in a bad mood and be listening to some sad shit, and all of a sudden it would come on and I'd be like, and fucking get into it. It hasn't happened yet. When it comes on during those most sad times is I go, fuck me, why did I do this? And then I fucking swipe that shit to the side.
Sucks.
It does. Every time I do that, I go, but I thought it would make me happy. It didn't. Anyway, not to get depressing. No, it does. Because I'm just like, I thought it would make me, like, sometimes I do shit in my life as a funny for me. So, like, nobody, it's not for anybody else. I'm not trying to make a joke for anybody else. It's so that I can go, in the bad times. And I thought it would be funny to add the Education Connection song to my fucking, like, playlist. And now it comes on and I go, oh my god. And I swipe every fucking, instead of removing it, I just go, oh god. But sometimes I hit it and then I go, get connected for free.
You're a fucking mess.
That's a free advertisement for a fucking Education Connection right there. Satin in a coffin, huh? What the fuck does satin in a coffin mean?
Satin is like a material.
Well, I know that.
So satin in the coffin.
Well, yeah, so it'd be like a red velvety fucking material in your coffin.
Shit, dude, you got it.
So you already know this song.
What are you talking about? Are you dead or are you sleeping? One of them weird songs. But I dig it. I like the beat of it. What?
I was doing stupid shit, looking at myself in the fucking laptop right here.
Hey, motherfucker, right in the middle
I
of
know! I fucked up. I went unprofessional. Not saying that we're like the most professional podcast, but that was the least professional I've ever gotten.
Was. You might
the
have
entire
just got on
time.
your phone and started like...
No, that was basically that. It's like, that is the most unprofessional as I've gotten on the podcast, was right there.
Sorry, we're still trying to figure it out here.
Ooh, hey, it's only the 10th episode, which, by the way, 10 episodes,
10
dude.
episodes,
Fucking give it in right here, dude. We're gonna miss right on camera.
Did you like that? You kept staring at that. You want to do it one more time?
I was like, I don't want to fuck this up. It's on camera. I was like, I'm gonna fuck it up. I thought this was gonna happen. Hold up your hand again, like we're gonna high five. I thought I was gonna be like, yeah. Oh.
Oh no.
Fucked it up on camera.
Good.
Anyway.
Uh-ohs.
Back into what you were saying, since I'm a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know too much about the song.
No? We could skip it if you want.
It's just all about
Well,
dying.
satin in a coffin. Well, I would imagine.
The song has always kind of put me in a different mood where I just kind of start thinking about what's going on. I've never really actually listened to the song. Sorry.
Like you just kind of vibe to it and just get off in your own head?
Yep,
You're like, here I call this little background music and you just off. I get that.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Absolutely. Right off the bat.
Fucking A. I get that.
Interlude.
Oh, dude. They need to pull more interludes in again. That's a thing that they should do.
Nice little Oregon there.
Well, quick cut. Pookie, stop. Put that back in. I'll do something weird so I can fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, now act like it didn't happen.
But yeah, just a little interlude and shit.
Hell yeah.
Nothing too crazy. It's organs playing. Super cool. It actually is very soothing.
Did you say organs playing?
Yeah, an organ. It's not a piano, it's an organ.
No, I thought you said Oregon.
Oh, maybe I did.
Is it Oregon? I think it's Oregon.
Oregon.
No, it's an organ playing, right?
No,
because that would be like playing your intestines. Is Oregon?
Holy shit, what is happening right now? Oregon is the
I wish I was better at editing so I could do a little face and have a That's So Raven moment where it like zooms into my face and into like one of my eyes and just like off in like the distance of nowhere near. I'm just like, oh my god. Waves crashing and shit. Just imagine with your brain.
No, Oregon is the state. Oregon is for like organs, you know. But then you play an organ.
Oregon? Or are you saying Oregon?
Oregon
or Oregon?
No, I'm not saying Oregon. I'm saying Oregon.
So like your intestines too.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yes.
I was right. Okay,
yes.
so I'm not wrong. Wow. What's up? Hopefully somebody learned something on this podcast.
We really stumbled through that one, didn't we?
I did. I don't know about you. You knew what you meant. I was like, what?
So for this one, it's not even. Man, what is my problem? Maybe it is. Nope, that's the next one. This one was always too slow.
This has got a like slow, sad vibe.
Yeah. This one was always too slow for me. I liked it, but it says blame it on the Tetons. I don't know.
What the fuck is a Teton?
I don't know. Probably should look that up, huh?
Do you want me to look it up right now?
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now.
Blame it on the Tetons.
Blame it on the Tetons.
I know like Tetons like mountains. There's like Teton mountains.
That's a thing?
I think so.
What is a
Shit, dude, I don't know. That's why we're looking it up real quick.
We don't do this very often. We did it in a couple episodes, but we haven't mostly.
Yeah, we did for the Weezer.
So a Teton. So I looked up what is a Teton, and it says other adventures followed in Coulter's footsteps, including the French-Canadian trappers, who gave the mountain range the bawdy name of Grand Tetons, meaning big breasts in French.
Hell yeah.
Blame it on the boobies, dude. That's what I'm getting from it.
And that's the song. Blame it on the boobies.
Boom. And we move on. Black Cadillacs, dude. Oh, we got to do a Shinedown episode. I don't have a Shinedown album. What? We got to do a Shinedown episode.
We're just all over the place.
Well, because they have a song called Black Cadillac.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So, that's why I brought it to it. But anyway, that's off topic. So, Black Cadillacs.
Yeah.
So this is about a funeral too. Weird. Dude, Modest Mouse is sad.
Yeah.
We had the Red Velvet Coffin or whatever the fuck, or not Red Velvet, but whatever the fuck it was called.
Oh, Satin in a Coffin.
And then we got Black Cadillacs.
Yeah.
That's a sad shit.
One thing, I don't know why I like it so much, but it says, yeah, which is true, we named our children after towns that we've never been to. I don't know why I find that so...
Did you name...
Babe! Oh, shit.
Do you want me to cut it out?
Babe!
You want me to cut it out? Okay, I'll cut that out. I'll beep it or whatever the fuck. Alright, another little... I'll do something else so I can fucking see that shit. Alright, anyway. So I'll beep that out.
But I don't know why I like it so much that they named their children after towns that they've never been to. There's just something like...
You didn't answer the question, though. Did you after something
No,
like
that's
that?
not why I named my child.
Do you want that to be out there? Did you have a child?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, I won't beep that out. So I'll beep out his name.
Yeah.
I'll beep out the name.
Yeah. That works. Wow.
Fuck being on the
this
internet, dude.
is a
This is new
struggle.
shit to us.
This is a struggle. But I always wondered, like...
Yes.
What?
You always wondered what?
Like, why? Why would you do that?
Why would you do what? Name your kid after
a town you've never been to. But then it's also kind of cool because then it's like you name your child and then you have that town with you.
a town you've never been to. I'm actually named after a town that I've been to once. Well, hang on. Let me reverse. I wasn't named after the town, but my name is Preston, and there is a Preston, Idaho. I wasn't named after Preston, Idaho.
What in the fuck is happening?
My sister's name is the same thing. It's the same name of a mountain. My mom did that by accident. But,
well, I think it's all coincidences, you know.
It is, but that wasn't where our names came from. I don't know what I was named after. My mom wanted to name me Brandon.
Oh, I'm so glad she didn't name me. If your name was Brandon, we would not be friends.
You don't think so? You want to be friends with a Brandon?
Brandon
I've met a couple Brandons, and they're usually pretty fucking weird. All the Brandons I know have brown hair. I don't know what the correlation in that is, but they do.
Just a coinkadink.
Probably. But no, I was supposed to be named Brandon. My dad was like, fuck that, because my dad wanted me to be named after him. And my mom was like, I'm not calling a kid. She was like, fuck that, I'm not calling a kid. Hell no.
Yeah.
So she went with my name Preston. Well, then she wanted Brandon, and then my dad was like, no, and then they fucking settled on Preston for some reason. Which is a name I don't come across very often. So if your name is Preston, hit me up. What's up? There's not a lot of us out there, I feel like. At least in Utah, there's not a lot of Prestons.
There's only one other Preston that I know.
That's what I'm saying. But your name is the same. I've never even come close to anybody with a close name as yours.
You want to know what? I haven't either, but what's weird is, like, within the last year, I've had a lot of people tell me that they've known Tevitas. And I've never, up until that point, 24 years of my life, I've never heard of anybody else who's known anybody with the same name.
I always thought it was interesting that when we started this podcast that you went with Tevita.
I don't know, just kind of formal.
You just gave him the full name. You're just like, yeah, Tevita.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't think I ever call you Tevita.
But now I say Vita.
I say Vita, but you introduced yourself to me as Vita.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, you introduced me, but when we first did the first podcast, you were like, yo, it's Tevita, and I was like, oh shit, he's going with the full name. Yeah. Interesting.
I'm a formal dude in that sense, I guess.
Fuck yeah, you could just call me Ton. Not Tom, Ton. Just that last three.
T-Town.
Preston. So just call me Tin. Spelt Ton, said Tin. Why? English language. Anyway, I didn't mean to get off from the fucking music.
This song's weird because it's like, well, it's not weird, but it makes you think. We just have one chance to get everything right. One chance, and when we're lucky, if we might. We're lucky if we might.
Ooh. I mean, sometimes you do have that one chance, but like, I don't know.
It's kind of like a whole thing, like it kind of encompasses life. Like we only have one chance to do everything right.
It's true, and then I get
right.
into the philosophy of it. Yeah, you had one chance, but don't regret it, and don't think about it.
True.
Don't live back and go, what if?
True.
It's hard not. I'm not saying like I'm an advocate of I never go what if, but life is better if you don't go what if.
I had some good advice given to me one time that life isn't about ifs and buts. It's about
life is definitely about butts.
Oh, word. Legal butts. Yeesh. But it's about making yourself happy without hurting as many people as possible.
Ooh, that's hard to do sometimes.
It's very hard.
Sometimes you do the right thing and it hurts people that you don't want to hurt.
That's kind of how I base a lot of my choices in life. It's like, all right, well, this is what I want to do. How can I change it without hurting as many people? To hurt at least the least amount of people as possible. Subjects. Fuck the whole ifs game. Because you can do that. Even if you did live a very happy and fulfilling life, you can always play the if game. And that's not happiness. That's comparing. Comparing will put you in some dumps.
But it's also more said than done.
Oh, absolutely.
Because we all do it.
Oh, comparing and judging.
Everybody compares, everybody judges, everybody fucking first glance just assumes. There's always that. It's best if we don't.
That's absolutely.
But it's hard to not fucking do.
Especially nowadays with technology and social media. You click on there and you just see somebody's the highlights of their life, which is good. You should always remember the highlights of your life, and not saying it's their fault for putting it out there and blasting it when that's all you do, especially with these influencers. That's what people see. They don't see you just having a bad day or just sitting somewhere.
It's hard because if you compare yourself to influencers, you're like, oh, they have it so great and they're so happy all the time. But sometimes it's nice to escape from reality and pretend that it's always good.
True.
But so sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's more bad than it is good. Sometimes it is good. Sometimes it's more good than it is bad. Which at this point now, speaking of that, is if this ever blew up, we're influencers. True. If that ever became a thing, is we would be influencers. And when we do this podcast, for the most part, I feel like we're generally happy on the podcast.
Yeah.
But we have downtimes just like everybody fucking else, you know? I don't know, but you guys only are gonna ever see one side of us. I don't think anybody on the podcast is ever gonna see the downside of us. Like where me and you come in and go, let's talk about how sad life can be. Let's talk about how negative everything is.
I also do think we're very open about shit.
We are. Yeah, we give that in between. We're really good at that.
So one thing I like about this song, and the title is basically it, The Good Times Are Killing Me.
Ooh.
Because I have, and like we were kind of just saying, you see the happy side, but I'll get on some deep shit. Lately, I felt with all the good times, I'm not really getting anywhere with all the good times. If all you do is play and have fun, you don't really progress in certain ways, and that's why for me personally, I've taken a step back from a lot of things and just focused and kind of grinded a little hard. And it's just been new. It's been maybe a month and a half of doing it, but when you've played for so long, it feels like a long time. And therefore, still even to this day, it's like when I feel like I'm having too much of a good time, it's like, well, what could I be doing with this moment to make my future better? What could I do to make my future days of having a good time better than what it could be if I just keep doing the same thing?
That's interesting to me because I have the opposite outlook on life. I want it to be full of more good times than trying to get me somewhere. Which that can be like contextualized into like a sad thing or whatever. But I always think of that stupid fucking thing, and I know how stupid it is I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That being said, I'm not trying to kill myself early by doing a bunch of shit and be like, oh, I'm gonna die from alcohol poisoning, oh, I'm gonna die from vaping too much, of cancer, of blah blah blah, or fucking liver failure. What I mean is, we're only here for so fucking long that I feel like for some reason, I personally feel like I have to fill every time, every moment, and every ounce, and every second of my life doing something I feel like I love, enjoy, or with the people I love and enjoy at all fucking times.
Yeah.
That being said, there's times where I definitely sit there and I stare at the wall for 6 hours. Well, I don't stare at a wall for 6 hours, but it basically might as well be staring at a wall for 6 hours where I go, I just let the entire rest of the day slip away and I just fucking blew 6 hours of my life. And I felt like it was a waste of time. Yeah. Where I go, I wasn't progressing anything, I wasn't working on music, I wasn't making a video game, I wasn't doing a podcast, I wasn't listening to music, I was just...
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do for that last little bit? Nothing that was important that I'm gonna remember later. Yeah. And I feel like I wasted time. But, like, I'm not saying that you're wrong either. Like, I honestly wish I could think of your outlook of what you just said. Because that's gonna be better for the long run of me. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, it was the times of when I worked jobs where I was working Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, weekends, and everybody wanted to hang out on weekends. And I was like, I'm missing out on so fucking much. Yeah. And all I'm going to remember, they're going to remember those good times forever, and I'm going to remember forever that I was sitting here at work. Yeah. It's shitty, man. So then that's when I fucking did my bullshit. I'm not going to say it on the podcast, but you know some of the bullshit I've done. Where I went, I'm going to have a more fun time than I am going to have a lasting time. Which wasn't my thought process, but that's what it equates to. That's what my thought process was I'm going to have a good time as long as I can live, but have a great time. I don't care if I'm scraping by and living under a bridge as long as I'm having a good time. Fuck it. Yeah. Not the right way of thinking, and I know that. Yeah. But I'm just like, as long as I have more memories of good times than I do of me just doing something I hate because I need fucking money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But money, it all comes down to money. Every time for everybody. Once you become an adult, it's always money. Yeah. You have to make the money. And nobody's doubting you for it. Like, friends might be mad, like, that you blew them off or whatever because you gotta work or you gotta make money or you gotta take care of your kid or you gotta fucking take care of whatever you gotta do. People might be mad about it. Fuck those people. We all get mad at those people and we've all been those people. Yep. You know, it just comes down to a weird little fucking in between of where we just have to, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? And people might be mad, but... If you're mad at somebody that you truly love and is truly a friend, you won't be mad at them forever. True. And you'll understand it. So if you don't understand already, you will later. Yeah. We're all going to hit those points.
I think so. Damn, that was a good little fucking no right there. I like that.
Not bad. Well, I don't know if I fucked that up. I don't know.
No, that was good. I liked it a lot. No, that was killer.
Yeah. Yeah, so we are in between. We're not always... I mean, I wouldn't say that was like the happiest conversation. That was like a fucking...
Oh, some real shit.
Little something there, you know? Yeah. But, so yeah, we are in between. We're not like, oh yeah, life is entirely peachy all the fucking time, but...
No, it's not.
You know, it's what I do. No. Hell yeah. If you're struggling out there, keep doing you, keep pushing. I hope it gets better for you. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be that liar that says it gets better. Some of us have lives where it fucking just gets worse. But... Even though it's getting worse, all of us do have the up times where shit is good for a minute. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it is. It's peaks and valleys, and that's... You take every stride, you take every win that you can get. Keep on rolling, brother.
Hell yeah.
Keep moving forward. That's all it is.
Keep pushing.
Check it out. Modest Mouse. Good news for people who love bad news. It's a great album. Good tunes. Like I said, I think we kind of proved throughout this podcast. Very... thought-provoking in a lot of different ways, and there's a lot of things we weren't even able to cover because they just kind of, it's a song, so it moves on to the next verse, this and that, but check it out. There's some songs that you in there that may resonate deeply within you and make you think about some things, put a new perspective.
And hopefully I didn't talk over the last couple songs that you were listening to or anything like that. Hopefully I didn't interrupt anything you were going to say, but that's the beauty of music that I find right there, is that was a conversation that we just got into. It was pretty deep. Over a fucking album. Mm-hmm. None of this is planned or scripted. We just we drink and we do this.
We throw it on and we talk about what the song is and how we relate to it, and
music's wonderful.
Feels, yeah, absolutely.
It does that.
Well, fuck yeah! Thanks, guys. Another successful episode. CD Talk episode 10 with your boys, Vita and Peter.
Hey, what's up? Hey, we got it on. There we go. We're keeping it. We're getting it.